This segment is brought to you by Cardiovascular Institute of the South, providing our patients the highest quality cardiovascular care available.
Welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob DeGate, and I'm now pleased to be joined by Chief Don Breaux of the Pierre Fire Department. Thank you very much for joining us, Chief.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate y'all having us.
All right, it's my understanding is that you recently had a large fire in Pierre Park. Can you tell us when that happened and what all occurred?
Yeah, that's Saturday night about 11:30. We were dispatched to Eagle Point Drive with a fully involved house fire. When we was en route, we were notified that everyone had gotten out of the residence and they had jumped off a rear balcony and needed medical attention. So that kind of relieved us from having a search and rescue. But when we did arrive, I was the first one on scene with the first engine, and the place was totally involved with fire. We started extinguishing with a blitz nozzle and then continued on. We knocked it down pretty much within the first 15, 20 minutes, I would say. And then it took us another hour or so to finish it off with everything else and get all the hot spots done.
Wow, and that certainly is a huge fire. Now, you said everybody was safe. They had to jump off the balcony. Is that what you said?
That's correct. The initial investigation was a Toyota truck was parked under the residence, and this is actually a camp. But the truck exploded for some reason. We're still trying to find out the determination on that. State Fire Marshal is investigating. But when the owner heard the explosion, he got out and started to go out and it was on fire and started impinging on the camp. He immediately went back in the house and woke his wife and two kids up, I believe approximately 2 and 6 years old. And when they went to exit, the stairway that they normally use was engulfed in fire. So they couldn't go out that way. So he had to go out of the other end of the residence to a balcony. And he evidently jumped first, and then he had his wife toss him the kids, and he caught the two kids, and then his wife jumped from it.
Wow.
Fortunately, there were I'm not going to say minor injury. He had second-degree burns and a laceration to his foot when he jumped. Fortunately, his wife and kids were uninjured. So our medics treated him on site, and then Katie and ambulance transported him to our hospital.
Well, that certainly is an amazing story that they were able to get out of that relatively safely. Luckily, his good thinking, quick thinking, able to help get his family rescued. Speaking of that it had never occurred to me. I've had a camp in Grand Isle forever, and earlier this year, my friend was coming with me. He said he's scared sometimes to sleep in there unless they have a throwdown ladder or something because of that, because you never know if you don't think about it, but if you're upstairs like that and that one exit is blocked off, you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, that is a problem. That's been an issue of our department for many years. We're trying to get the word out to have at least 2 exits to these things. This area right here is about a mile long, Bayou Tranquil and Eagle Point, and they're almost all up on stilts, the large percentage of them. And they're about halfway homes and halfway camps, but either way, you never think it's going to happen to you. But the escape ladders, we kind of say that, yeah, they're useful, but they're also very tricky. If you have one, I would highly recommend you try it and make sure that you can get down off of it, because an elderly person probably won't be able to escape with that escape ladder. They're pretty hard to get out of. So we definitely recommend maybe a second stairway, and there are other options out there that you can attach to the building and open up as a ladder. They're very inconspicuous, but they're very useful and a lot easier than those fire ladders that you throw out of the window.
And that certainly is some good tips there. Now, it seems y'all had a lot of firefighters responding to this, several different agencies as well. Can you tell us about the interagency coordination that goes on to get everybody to?
Yes, we've got a very good mutual aid agreement. We are kind of distance from the closest fire department, which would be Prankerville and Bell River. But on that particular night, we had 25 of our own firefighters. I said 20 firefighters and 6 of our medics. And then we also had 6 of Prankerville's and 1 from Bell River that assisted us, especially because of the extreme heat and hot like it is right now. It's tough on firefighters. Actually, we had one firefighter that went down on heat exhaustion, and he was treated by our medics. He is okay, but yeah, it is very hot, especially with bunker gear and the fire. It's extremely hot out there, even at night, like this fire was at night.
Well, it certainly is a dangerous job, and we thank y'all for all y'all do. And we got about a minute left, but I want to go to, we also have a picture, I believe, of the Firefighter of the Year. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes, the KC is an appointment every year, award a firefighter, a police officer, these awards, and every year I have to pick someone. And this past year, I picked Father Al Davidson, who's been in our department about a year, but he has made a huge difference. I first requested him to be our pastor, and he did. Our chaplain, our chaplain for the fire service. Does an awesome job with that. And the next thing I know, he was training with us, putting on bunker gear, air packs. And matter of fact, that night that we had this fire, he's the firefighter that passed out on us and got heat exhaustion. Wow. So he's been a big asset to our department.
Well, we thank you very much for coming on. We thank y'all for all y'all do, certainly.
Thank you all very much.
All right, stay tuned for more right here on HTV.
This segment was brought to you by Cardiovascular Institute of the South, providing our patients the highest quality cardiovascular care available.